As the fall sang in 1990, I made a calendar that wasn't there to find whether it was the 1st of December or not. I shouldn't really have bothered, as Keith Waldrich just sent me a nice calendar and I would have known. It's the 1st of December and this is Monday Matters right here on Gary's Stuff. Hi there, I'm Gary, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you've been here before. Quickly, wasn't kidding about the calendar. This arrived the other day all the way from Tasmania. Keith, thanks so very much, mate. I'll put it down safely there. Okay, so this is indeed Monday Matters. Now, as usual, I'll have a quick look at some of the things which have caught my eye in the news from the week. And of course, I'll fill you in on what's been happening and sometimes about what's about to happen on my channel. Now, if you enjoy the show, please do let YouTube know by giving it the imperial thumbs up, by subscribing to the channel and by hitting the notification bell. None of these will cost you a penny, but are a good way to show your support. Other ways to support the channel are given with links in the information box below. First, a couple of bits of news. The prize draw for the Airfix Sam 2 kit in its pristine 1975 box ended at midnight UK time last night. I'm recording this before that happened, but I will have already sent the winner an email to give them the good news. Thank you to everyone who entered the competition. Another one will be available soon. I'll try and have something maybe before Christmas. Next, the fundraiser run on Mikey's channel, Bearded Veteran Creates, ended this weekend having raised well over £1,000 for Models to Heroes. This money goes to buying all the extras such as glue, cutters, sanding sticks and so on to help beneficiaries build the kits that M4H sends them. Mikey sends huge thank you to everyone who was able to donate to the fundraiser. I'll let you know when it's been decided exactly what the money will buy. And finally, I'm hoping to be putting together a couple of videos soon about my own personal wants list. One video of kits that I could probably realistically just go and buy or can find here and there, but I haven't got round to doing it. And another one on my own dream kits, things that are either vanishingly rare or very expensive, or in some cases both. Why not let me know what you would like on your most wanted list? Leave a comment beneath this video. In the meantime, here are the things that caught my eye in the news of the week. Italeri says it will soon be releasing its new tooled 1/48 scale kit of the F-35A Lightning. There are decals for 8 different aircraft, 2 Italian, 2 American and 1 each from Australia, Denmark, Poland and the Netherlands. It comes supplied with stores and pylons for full beast mode should you want it. Don't those 2,000 pounders look very close to the AMRAAMs in the bomb bays? Also included is a crew ladder, Fritter photo etch. Recommended price in the UK is around £70. Trumpeter has announced a 2026 launch date for their 1/48 scale Buccaneer S2D. I saw this at Telford and my thought was, why buy this instead of an Airfix one? And then I thought, well, that depends on the cost, which I don't yet know. And of course, it depends on Airfix and their distribution in many parts of the world. Kovazovody Prosteov has a new 1/72nd scale kit of the Boeing P-26 Peashooter fighter. The kit comes with 3 schemes, including a night fighter from December 1941. As this is KP, of course, there are other boxes, one featuring pre-war schemes, including an experimental desert camouflage, the second showcasing overseas custom from China, Spain and the Philippines. An interesting curiosity is this 1/72nd scale 3D printed resin kit of the RWD-9S, a Polish touring aircraft of the 1930s that won the 4th International Tourism Challenge against opposition, including the Messerschmitt Bf 108. Modelsvit has a new kit of the Lyuty Ukrainian drone available in both 1/48th and 1/72nd scale. The kit comes with detailed engine, detachable wings, some photo etch details and clear plastic stands. At 1/48th the kit will be 14 centimeters in span, at 1/72nd around 9.3 centimeters. Meng has a new 1/9 scale kit of the Kawasaki Ninja ZX-10RR motorbike. Details include mirror foil for the brake discs and a vinyl seat and movable front and rear suspension. If you don't fancy painting it too much, there's also a version of the kit in pre-coloured plastic. More of a classic is the 1916 Model J military motorcycle, now available from Copper State in both 1/32nd and 1/35th scales. Dogfight Models has this new 1/48 scale kit of the Land Rover Defender, made in 3D printed resin, while a little more adrenaline-filled perhaps is the Porsche 718 GT4 RS, now available from Alpha Model in 1/24th scale. Triumph Model has a new 1/700 scale kit of the British carrier HMS Furious, as she appeared in 1944 during Operation Mascot, an attack on the battleship Tirpitz in Norway. They also have a new kit of the World War I battlecruiser HMS Princess Royal, again in 1/700th scale. Real Space Models has this very good kit of the NASA Viking Lander in 1/24th scale. To give an idea of size, the base here will be about 18 centimetres along each side. And finally, my favourite release of this week has to be the Brengen 1/48 scale kit of a belly tank racer. These are small cars made from surplus fuel tanks and were raced in the USA in the 1940s and 50s, some reaching speeds of over 200 miles per hour. Over here at HQ, it's been a week of sharing more information about sales with the Lidl and Aldi Christmas offers hitting the shops. The offers are pretty much the same as last year, of course. Now, I know a lot of you blame the manufacturers. They say, oh, Airfix, why don't you do something else? Revell, why don't you do something else? But certainly from what I understand at Airfix, these sets are made to order, so it's the choice of the Lidl and Aldi buyers as to what they get Airfix and Revell to produce. It's really based on what they think they can sell or what has sold in the past. You can see evidence of this with Airfix particularly, as the kit boxes don't have flying hours tokens on them. They're printed specially for these offers. Maybe let me know what you would think would realistically sell to a mass audience of completely novice model makers, which is essentially what these are aimed at, and maybe we can pass some suggestions on to the supermarkets for next year. I've also published a video about building one of the previous Lidl kits, the Jet Provost C4, although mine was painted in a camouflage scheme I saw on an aircraft at RF Brawdy in Wales in 1978. This is a really nice little kit to make, uncomplicated, but it looks great. I'll be making a companion to this in RAF training schemes before long. Finally, I published a box review of the new Takom Henschel HS129 in 1/48 scale, the one that comes with optional transparent upper wings and port fuselage. It's a good looking thing and I'll be making it soon. Huge thanks to Bobby G for sending it. Meanwhile, I've completed a small Mojo build which will pop up this week, and I'm plodding on with my Airfix 1/24th scale BF109. The engine is complete, so now just another 187 steps to go. I might edit a part 1 video just on the engine, then part 2 will be the cockpit to the point the fuselage is complete, then a third video with everything else, and finally a fourth maybe with paint and weathering. So yeah, I think 4 videos in total. I don't want any of them to be too long. Now I've settled on the captured US AAF colour scheme, Scheme B in the kit, and I'll be spraying most of the markings rather than using decals where I can. Otherwise, I've got a few more builds on the go at the moment, just trying to push ahead with them to clear the benches by the new year. Finally, I am taking part in a new group build on Mikey's channel, Bearded Veteran Creates, starting next Friday. We will be building the ICM Drone Hunter set. This is a 1/35th scale Humvee with a Dushka M machine gun and 3 crew, one of whom has a Manpad missile. If you'd like to join in, then come along to the Friday stream at 12 noon to 2 PM, or catch up on YouTube later and drop Mikey a line to show your progress on his Facebook pages. Now, I've asked ICM if they will kindly judge the best of the kits that are produced, and maybe there'll be a little prize, and I'm working on a tiny little gift for everyone who participates. So that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, do please remember, Give it the old Imperial thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to get notified of all my future video releases. Thanks very much for watching today, and goodbye.